Wednesday. We'd like to call it a way back Wednesday right here on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Yes, we give you an audiovisual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. Like I said earlier, somebody special is celebrating a birthday today, and we will get out there, get on there, and of course, reach out to her and get to know how she's feeling today because it's a very, very special day, don't you think? And I think she's on call. Oh, let's go hear from her very quickly. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
You're already smiling. She is smiling. It's your birthday, girl.
Thank you.
Woo! Man, Lord have mercy on me. Now, you really look reborn. You sound reborn. Happy birthday, Patricia Patrick.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful.
Look at it. Is this how birthday used to be? See your voice. Anyways, though, somebody special is sending you a message, right? Holy Ray, precisely, is sending you a message. In fact, this is what she said. Adult is one of the greatest moments. I'm so proud of you. On this auspicious day, happy birthday. Ayan, my Ayan. Okay, what do you need? All right, we also wish. What do you need? All right, we also wish you happy birthday today. Honestly,
Do you have any wish for
what do
yourself?
you wish for yourself, though?
Everything that aligns with God's purpose.
Hey, I love it. Love me a
Wait,
godly
though,
woman.
come on, I love this one, though.
Everything that aligns with God's purpose. God can never be wrong.
At all.
Amen, sister.
Amen, sister. Anyways, though, make sure you give us the location. We want to come for location. Better.
So much.
You're welcome, though. Enjoy your day, okay? Ooh,
You too,
that's
bye.
right. Bye. Look at that. That happiness on her lips. Oh, come on. It was worth more than $1 million, Cassie, don't you think?
Because that is the experience that we will always give here
That's
on
right.
Eagles FM Abuja. And you're
Yay.
so good at the eulogy. You know how
You
to
said?
do it.
You said who?
I said you're good.
Me?
at
Oh, really?
eulogizing
Say-
people.
say it again,
So
say it again.
you're not trying so good at the eulogy. You know how
You
to
said?
do it.
You said who?
I said you're good.
Me?
at
Oh, really?
eulogizing
Say-
people. Anyway, moving away from the
Yay.
birthday shenanigans, the
Okay.
serere and everything that
Yes,
Idrak
so-
did earlier, let's talk about what we'll be bantering over here
Okay.
on Eagles FM. So
Okay.
there is this video that has been trending, I think, since yesterday or the day before,
Yeah.
where these brothers are seriously beating someone.
No, brothers just gang up on someone and they're beating
I think
them.
about 3 or 4 of them. Like they are beating him, like when a criminal is caught.
That's what I was
and
gonna
they're
ask you.
trying to mob the person, mob justice, something like that. Well, mob justice.
Yeah.
They are beating the man, and then the caption I'm seeing on the video
Yeah.
is that the man, that is the man they are beating, is their sister's husband. That is
No,
their
no.
so it's their brother-in-law, and according to the report, their brother-in-law beats their husband, beats her. So to retaliate, they decide to beat him back. They are beating him. Please disclaimer: we do not support on this radio
But the way you
station.
were saying it, beating him. They
I was
beat
just
him.
trying to put emphasis.
But that's what it was.
Because since I cannot put
I
the
know.
video on my face,
Yeah.
I have to make sure that my words convey the emotions in that video. Well, like I said, violence stands condemned.
Yeah.
However, there have been mixed reactions online from some people. Some are saying very good, I think it's treated, but other people are saying that the brothers are only making everything worse, especially if the woman is still going to be in her husband's house. Well, this is the conversation for today. Brothers gang up to beat their sister's husband over alleged abuse. What is your take on this matter? Well, UD, let's start.
Well, Cassie.
I remember us talking about this off mic
you asked
earlier,
that question off
and
mic.
you were like, he was wrong. I mean, they were wrong to have gone all the way out to beat
Going all the
their
way
brother-in-law.
out to beat your brother-in-law for your sister over an abuse, which y'all have not told us if it is the first time, the second, or the third. Now, this is not also to say that we should be rating abuse based on
Yeah,
you
what
know,
time, the frequency.
the frequency, yeah. But then again, first of all, the man in question, or your sister's husband, is legally married to your sister, so he didn't steal her. He didn't siphon her. He didn't barricade
Sandra,
her.
hold your breath.
Right?
Listen to what
she
feedback
came.
has to say.
He came to your home. He said, "I saw beautiful. You guys celebrate." You gave him a list. It paid everything, and now she's his wife. That's one. Secondly, your sister marrying this man, she won't tell me that she did not see signs that he could possibly be an abuser. She saw it. She said, "Let love cover all multitude of sins."
How did you know that?
How did we also know that this is not the first time he's hitting her? Now that's not clear. Okay, so she saw all of that and she still stayed. There is no how you pretend. There will be sparks of who you really are. Sparks, it's there. Sparks, it will always come out. There'll be a time, sister, what happened? No, it didn't seem. Went there and they molested the man in the name of two wrongs, my late father would say, cannot make a right. There is always a civil.
Way to go around things.
That's right. Go about it civilly. Go about it traditionally. If you go through all of these processes and there's still no change in sight. Now, this does not mean that he has to kill her, because before you now say,
So how
okay,
did you know that they had not gone through all these processes and then it just got out of hand? They decided to do what they need to do.
Don went to the point of going to hit him, beat him, assault him. As far as I'm concerned, that's a crime.
The way
Now-
those men were beating that guy.
He's to his wife might be a civil abuse. Theirs to him is indeed an assault, actually. And so we should be really careful about these things. And that's why quite a number of people say, when it comes to family matter, husband and wife, they say, don't go and choke your mouth. In other words, don't put your mouth, it's not your business per se. But if it's gone to the place where it's becoming an issue of life and death, yeah, I mean, anybody would be okay with you, trying to avert whatever, circumstantial incidences that may come up as a result of that to confrontational, argument or a confrontation. So, bottom line is, you gang up. That's what you did. To beat up the man. Now, is the man without family member? He too will get his family member. There is retaliation. And that's how this feud will go until one person drops. Yeah, then it becomes a serious crime. Maybe manslaughter, if you ask me. And then there's prison time. And then there is enmity. And then there is, for y'all, now, juju. They will not take it to that level. Since we cannot fight, finish, and win you physically, let's do it spiritual. So there's a lot involved in things like this. I would not take my sister's words for it, just alone. Okay. I wouldn't do that. I'll ask you, sister, what really happened? And then I hear from her, and then I hear from him. Yeah, I hear from both sides, so I don't get to make uninformed decisions. And then my question again would be, how were you raised, sister? Yes. Most of you don't like to hear this. I would say that anyways, regardless.
So
how were you raised?
Okay, let me also ask you, UD, what type of raising, what type of upbringing deserves hitting? Whether it's the type of upbringing that does not align to our socially accepted kind of good girl or wifey material.
No, darling, listen.
At what point does any upbringing or type of upbringing warrant hitting?
Okay, so there is no point at any point where any upbringing warrants assaulting another or abusing someone else. Right? There's no point, whether male or female. There's no point where any upbringing encourages abuse of some other person within a family space, let alone your significant other. However, I said one thing that was profound. You chose your leader. You chose the man, oh. Nobody chose him for you. I can even imagine when you were choosing and they say, be careful, be careful. You say, no, this is the bone of my bone, the flesh of my flesh. This is the one I love. No, you people should stop. You don't know him. I know him better. To marry.
I thought you men say that it's supposed to be for better, for worse. Even if the man is like this, a man is not bad because he's a man and everything. So why are you blaming her?
I'm not blaming
if
her.
that was the
I
scenario,
said she chose.
That's what I'm saying. Like
It's
you're
not a
saying,
blame.
she chose the path.
Just as he chose her. So if she was the one beating him, he chose her. Tell him to.
Okay,
you chose
even
that path.
if she was the one doing the beating,
Yeah.
and his sisters or his brothers came, I think the conversation will still be the same. Even though I think when we talk about
A man
domestic
wouldn't let
violence,
that happen.
When we talk about, but
He
in
won't
the
let
video,
his sister, brother, come on. No, he won't do that. So my
so
wife beats me now.
who
So
are
my
the
sister and my brother will
who
now
are
come.
the sister-in-laws? Who are
What
the
are you talking?
sisters-in-law that are always going against their brother's wife? Who are those ones? Who are they? We have scenarios like this. Now, the way I will react to this would be
Yeah.
that it is difficult to talk about right or wrong,
Right.
because right and wrong I've come to realize that right or wrong is relative.
It's relative. We know that.
Very relative, because what could be right for you might be wrong for another person, and vice versa. Now in this case,
But there's standard, Cassie. There is a standard.
let me land.
Aha.
The standard is that everyone should be respected regardless of gender. And if you say that this is your spouse, the first thing that comes to mind is love. And you don't go about beating people like
You see,
that you say you love.
that's where we got a mistake. It's the first thing should
What-
not be love, Cassie, please.
What should it be?
It's love.
What should the first
The
thing
first
be?
thing should be understanding, compatibility. It's not love. Y'all should not bring feelings into this conversation.
Okay, let
It's
me
not
land.
love.
You did wait, let me land.
What is even love? Do you guys know it?
Let me land. So what I'm trying to say is that you said there should be a standard. You said there should be a standard. And that standard is me asking that how tolerable is domestic violence in our society? And when you talk about right or wrong, there is a standard right and there is a standard wrong.
Which is generally accepted.
But hold on.
Yeah.
When you come to our personal biases, that's when you see that truth is quite relative and wrong is relative. Now, if the tables flipped, the man who is being beaten, if his sister was beaten up by her husband, he will probably do the same thing. And for people
Probably.
who are husbands, or maybe people who are likely wife beaters as well,
Yeah.
they will tell you that of course they are right, because women are stubborn, they are this. So what about the men who are out there that do not hit their women? Is it that their women are perfect, or their women are all goody and everything? It's about discipline, it's about self-control, knowing that the first solution to any problem with your spouse is not to raise your hands or try to be abusive towards them.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense. Now, do I support the fact that the brothers went all the way out to go and beat him up in that manner? I do not support human. However, we do not have a true picture as to if he has
That's
been
the
doing
point.
that. Hold on, but we are judging from what we see. The video that is making rounds,
And it's off.
where they are beating him because he allegedly beat up their sister.
Allegedly.
Now, have you heard of situations where women and men lost certain things, or their sanity and sometimes even their lives as a result of domestic violence?
Agreed.
So what would the story have been if from the beating the woman had died? What would the story have been for you?
Okay, what is the story now that they are beating him up and he slumps and he dies? Where does the domestic
And that
abuse
is
now
where-
come?
And
That's
that
my
is
point.
what I'm telling you, that truth is relative. And I'm telling you from the angle that I'm human, that for humanity's sake, it doesn't make sense that it had to go all the way out to beat this person.
That's the point.
It doesn't make sense.
Two wrongs.
But for them, they feel, now that the man beating his wife is wrong. But you have always been pointing out that she is the one who made her
No,
choice.
don't you see? That's the thing. You didn't quite catch my drift. The point exactly is, I'm saying, I made it clear. I don't support. Look, you're listening to me. You're a woman beater. I don't support you. That's a beastly act. It's a beastly
I think
act.
it's now that you've landed your point.
Bottom
From
line,
the start,
however,
you never clearly stated that you were against the beating.
No, my point
The
is
first beating that led to the reaction.
that's the point. Now we don't have all of the details. I have not even seen the woman in question. Show us the woman.
Continue to shift
And it is, of
goalposts.
course, allegedly.
Shift, oh.
Allegedly.
Shift your
Allegedly.
goalposts.
Because, trust me, I'm not just talking about women now. There are some females or male who would also go on inflicted wounds
Okay, just to lie.
because they have a purpose and agenda. That's the truth. So we don't know it. That's where proper investigation would have revealed to us. Is this a first time offending? Is this something that she probably did to herself because she knew that her brothers will come as wolves?
Well done. You've tried.
Yes.
Okay, now let me ask you something. In the case that this is not the first time, what would you suggest that the brothers would have done?
Please take it civilly. That's the best
In
thing you
what
could
way?
do. Oh, come
In
on,
what
young man.
way?
If we have spoken to you before, we are talking to you again. And this time you did it the second time, we will not take it lightly and wait for a third. Make sure you take this case to the proper authorities and get them to work. Simple. It's what it is.
You know, there is something.
Get them to
There
work.
is something that goes on with abuse. You know, something called the Stockholm syndrome, where you feel very comfortable with your abuser or whoever that is putting you through certain things, or the situation that puts you through certain things. Now, this is what people who are abused get to experience. It's an emotional roller coaster,
Okay.
where they are quite comfortable with their situation. So no matter what you say to them, if they do not realize that they are being abused, there's no way they are living.
So-
now I would say just some weeks back, friend, where a makeup artist was making up this babe, and she had black eye. She had a black eye, and people were like, "Is that black eye? What's the cause?" And they made up stories saying it was from an accident. But do accidents give black eye? You know, there'll be bruises. If you have an accident, there's a way it will
black
be.
eye.
Depending on the accident.
Yeah, I get
but
that.
the black eye was probably from punching,
punch,
hitting.
yeah.
And for someone to punch you in the face like that, and that to be there, the makeup artist was trying to cover it up, and they covered it up so beautifully. And the next thing, a survey came out, not an official survey, but something online, that some makeup artists were attesting to the fact that most times on women's wedding day, on their wedding, when they are making women up, they have to cover certain things because, and then they're like, why are you going into this marriage
Okay, good question.
when this person is obviously hitting you? But you do not want to blame the victims, because like I said, the Stockholm syndrome is very real. It's something where you feel comfortable with a situation that puts you through pain, the situation that makes you uncomfortable. You keep going back to it because you feel safe, or you do not just want to, like, you just have a bond with your captivity or your
your abuser.
captor. Yes.
With your abuser.
Exactly.
Like, I love him the way he
when we
is.
talk
It's
about
fantastic.
domestic violence,
Yeah.
saying that the brother should tell her to leave, it might not just be easy for these people rather to make this decision of saying, let me wake up and go.
But it's not the brother's job to do that. I said, go through the right channel. It's the channel that would. You see, the bottom line. We have no systems that work. It's just a sad reality. Because for a system that works outside the shores of, my dear, no, it's not your brother will tell you leave or come and go and. No, it's the system that will work its way through. It's
The
not
truth
you.
is,
You don't blame the brother.
Good. I love the fact that you're going
Yeah,
back
it's
to
the
a
system.
working system.
Yeah, it's a working
Now, let's
system.
go to a working system. A working system controls the mind. I'll give you an instance. An average Nigerian man, when he's traveling abroad, by the time he lands at Heathrow Airport, he will
mind-
tell his fellow Nigerian man that, see, oh, as we are coming to this place, don't say hi to any Oyibo girl, oh. Don't do anything like this, oh.
Yeah.
Don't call her fat, oh.
Yeah.
Don't call her
Yeah.
thin, oh. Don't say things, because you might end up in prison. Because they know that the system works. So the average Nigerian man is going abroad with the mindset that he will not even talk to any girl that maybe does not have her ID. And before he will get into a relationship with any girl out there, there will be a paper to sign up that truly she documented her consent for this relationship.
Lord.
But come back here. That is not the case.
Is that what you want? Is that the system you want to
No,
happen?
so I'm just kind of reinforcing what you said.
Okay.
That we need regulation.
Right.
As human beings, it's not as if we do not need systems to remind us of how to behave. So maybe that is where the regulation comes. And regulation be formal or informal.
Okay.
And
They
see,
break his skull.
this girl
They
is
kill him
not,
in the process.
when he
They
was
brought him
beating
back
the
on
woman,
track.
when he was
They brought
beating
him
the
back on
woman,
track.
he didn't know that the
Did
woman
we
had a
see
skull.
it, Cassie? Did we see it? We only saw the one where he's being brutalized.
Okay.
Did we see the woman's beating? Did we see the extent of the damage, if any, whatsoever?
Don't worry.
We didn't see.
Anyway,
But we're seeing the
I
man.
think we have a message here, UD.
Yeah,
Now,
we do.
this
Let's go
message
take
says, Good morning. I
Good
am
morning to
Favor
you.
from Airport Road.
Hello, Favor. Welcome.
Domestic abuse isn't defendable. Okay.
Yes, agreed.
Sorry to ask. What if it was your sister that was in her shoes? What would you have taken?
Good thing.
Well,
Good question.
let's pick the call.
Let's
Someone
take
is
it.
calling
All right,
us.
let's go take it.
Go
Hello.
take it. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, my name is KGB on the line.
Hey, KGB, where are you calling from?
I there upstairs, JB, upstairs.
Yeah, upstairs is where? Where are you calling from?
I say
Jabi?
upstairs.
Jabi, good.
Upstairs.
All right, talk to
Jabi,
us.
upstairs.
Talk to us, KGB. There's no time. Sorry. Go ahead, straight to the point, please.
I say, okay, yeah. See, what you are saying is very, very interesting. But the family of the girl and the family, they have a criminal tendency, violent tendency. I'm saying this. The girl is supposed to tell the brothers that this thing doesn't concern you people. You are not involved. You only heard it, but you are not involved. Don't go and beat my man. Simple. And mean it and they serious with it. And that will be it. But the man, we are talking of, don't have any right to beat a guy.
Exactly.
To beat a woman. Woman being. What
Exactly.
type of this thing is that? A man that I put in my bed, then I'm suddenly I will stand up and I will saw a woman that I put on my bed. So and I'll stand up and be beating him like this is.
Even
at the end of the
animals.
day, I will still call him. Oh no.
Animals will do better.
It's irresponsibility. Out of irresponsibility.
Right.
Hello?
Appreciate
Yes.
KGB. Appreciate that one from you.
So
Though.
that is not done.
Okay.
Take care.
Awesome. Thank you. You see, KGB, I think he has really spoken comprehensive wisdom right there. I mean, nobody supports, I don't for one support a man who abuses a woman, who even abuses a man. Let's not even start with a woman.
They do have
Abuses
enablers.
a man. Well, let's just, and there are also triggers. I hope you know that.
Hello.
Hello, good morning, my sweetheart, barrister.
you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Ochanya. Good morning.
My sister,
Chaya, Undedina, Anya. Go ahead.
Barrister. Barrister,
Yes, please.
what the in-law did is very wrong. Oh.
Right.
Because you have to ask, you have to ask the two of them questions before you take any action.
Right.
I not support what the man did, though, but it's very wrong for the in-laws to beat their in-law, to beat their sister's husband. Because you know some women they don't have manners of approach. Somebody that you stay with in the other room will just come out and be beating you like that. There is something she did, but she did not tell her family. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Madam Ochanya.
I really wish there
now
was
she has
time.
said it the way that it should be. That's the truth,
should
and that was
be.
where I was
No,
coming from.
no.
No, that's where I was coming from. Okay, she has spoken my concern. There are other concerns. You have your concerns, Cassie.
No, it's
But-
not even about my concerns.
What
I
is it?
think that we should stop reinforcing this notion that
No,
there
but
are
it's really-
triggers.
No,
What
there are triggers, please.
All right.
There are triggers,
I think
please.
in that case,
There
when
are
people
triggers,
commit
please.
crimes, we should also give them a fair hearing to understand
And that's
why
why
they
there
did
is
it.
a court system
No.
for a fair hearing.
So
yes.
so what's
But
usually
it
the
doesn't
verdict?
remove
Hold on,
conviction.
Yudi. Just give me a chance to.
It doesn't remove
Now let me say
conviction.
something. So what happens when an alleged murderer confesses or admits to being guilty to murder? Why is he not giving a chance?
We will
As to
give him,
what triggered
we will
that
give him we'll give him the conviction, but we'll still learn about the triggers. That's the point. That's how life should be. It's fair hearing.
Honestly, I
That's
think,
what you
like
said.
I
I wish
it's
we-
all I said that Dawn, because
you
when
say.
you see things, truth and wrong,
Mm.
or truth or lie, right or wrong becomes relative.
Okay.
I'm really hoping that we do not find ourselves in situations like this, but I
one.
think, like we said earlier, we stand against